Welcome to Family Adventures in Italy. Hey everyone, and welcome to our guide for families traveling in Italy. Europe is full of amazing places to visit, and Italy is a super fun choice for families. Today we're checking out the best kid-friendly things to do that will make your trip unforgettable. From really old cool stuff to famous art, Italy has something special for every kid. So grab your maps, get ready for adventure, and let's go to Italy. Our first stop is the Colosseum in Rome. This iconic structure, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, is one of the greatest architectural feats of ancient Rome. Built nearly 2,000 years ago, it stands as a testament to the ingenuity and grandeur of Roman engineering. Now I know what you're thinking, a huge Colosseum with kids? Really? But let me assure you, this isn't just a massive stone structure, it's a living, breathing piece of history that can captivate the imagination of both young and old. But trust me, this isn't just some old building. It's like a time machine that takes you back to the time of gladiators, emperors, and big crowds. As you walk through the ancient arches and stand on the stone seats, you can almost hear the roar of the crowd and the clash of swords. Imagine your kids standing on those old stones feeling history under their feet. They can walk the same paths that gladiators once did, and stand in the very spots where emperors watched epic battles unfold. Picture them looking up at the big arches, imagining the exciting battles that happened there. The sheer scale of the Colosseum is enough to spark their curiosity and transport them to a different era. To make it even better, try a tour with a guide. These knowledgeable guides can bring the history of the Colosseum to life with fascinating stories and facts. They can tell you and your kids cool stories about gladiator fights and chariot races. You'll learn about the different types of gladiators, the weapons they used, and the strategies they employed in combat. And if you're feeling brave, try on some gladiator armor. Many tours offer interactive experiences where kids can dress up as gladiators and participate in reenactments. There's nothing like holding a wooden sword and shield inside the Colosseum to get kids excited. It's a hands-on way to learn about history and feel like a part of it. Don't forget to take plenty of photos. These moments will be cherished memories for your family. The Colosseum is not just a historical site, it's an adventure waiting to be explored. As the sun sets and you leave the Colosseum, you'll carry with you the stories of ancient Rome and the excitement of having walked through history. It's an experience that will stay with you and your kids forever. Next, we're going to Pisa, a pretty city in Tuscany, known for its rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant culture. Of course, it's most famous for its Leaning Tower, an architectural marvel that has intrigued visitors for centuries. When you visit, you simply have to take a picture with the tower. Let the kids be creative. Have them pretend they're pushing it up, holding it with one hand, or even sliding down it. These playful photos are a must-have souvenir. The Leaning Tower is just one part of Pisa's charm. The city is filled with historical landmarks and beautiful sights. But Pisa is more than just the tower. Take a walk through the Piazza dei Miracoli, a really important place known as the Square of Miracles. Here you can admire the beautiful cathedral, the baptistery, and the Camposanto Monumentale. Each of these structures has its own unique story and architectural significance. The piazza is like a big outdoor museum, and kids will love running around. It's a great place for families to explore and learn about history together. For a fun family activity, rent bikes and explore the city. Pisa is very bike-friendly, and it's a wonderful way to see the sights. Ride along the Arno River, find hidden squares, and enjoy the picturesque views of Italy. The riverbanks are perfect for a leisurely ride. You can even have a picnic in the Giardino Scoto, a nice park inside the old city walls. It's a peaceful spot to relax and enjoy some local food. Don't forget to visit the local markets. Here you can find fresh produce, handmade crafts, and delicious Italian treats. It's a great way to experience the local culture and pick up some unique souvenirs. As you wander through the streets, you'll often come across street performers. These talented artists add a lively atmosphere to the city and provide free entertainment for everyone. And of course, no trip to Italy is complete without indulging in some gelato. Pisa has plenty of gelato shops where you can try a variety of flavors. It's the perfect treat on a warm day. As the day comes to an end, find a spot to watch the sunset. The view over Pisa is breathtaking, and it's a wonderful way to end your visit to this charming city. Venetian Dreams, a gondola ride through history. Now let's go to Venice, a city built on water where romance and history mix. And what's better than a gondola ride? It's popular with tourists for a good reason. Imagine floating quietly through small canals, under old bridges, and seeing the city's buildings from the water. Your gondolier, dressed in a striped shirt and hat, will sing Italian songs. As you go through the canals, look for the Rialto Bridge, the Bridge of Sighs, and the colorful houses. And bring snacks and drinks for the kids. A picnic basket with Italian treats makes it even better. Florence with kids unlocking the Uffizi Gallery. Florence, the cradle of the Renaissance, is a city brimming with art, history, and culture. It's a place where every corner tells a story and every building is a masterpiece. But how do you make such a rich cultural experience engaging for children? Let's dive into how you can unlock the wonders of the Uffizi Gallery for your little ones. Our art trip takes us to Florence, where the Renaissance started. The city itself is like an open-air museum with its stunning architecture and vibrant street life. Walking through Florence, you can almost feel the presence of the great masters who once roamed these streets. It's a city that invites you to explore and discover, making it a perfect destination for a family adventure. Now I know what you're thinking, the Uffizi Gallery with kids? Really? But listen, the Uffizi Gallery, one of the most famous art museums in the world, might seem like a daunting place to take children. However, with a bit of preparation and the right approach, it can become a magical experience for the whole family. The key is to make the art come alive for them. The Uffizi, with famous paintings by Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Da Vinci, might seem hard for kids, but with a little planning, it can be fun and educational. Imagine standing in front of Botticelli's Birth of Venus, and seeing the wonder in your child's eyes as they recognize the painting from a story you told them. It's moments like these that make the visit worthwhile. First, get them ready. Preparation is key. Before you even set foot in the gallery, spend some time at home, introducing your kids to the art they'll see. This doesn't have to be a formal lesson. It can be as simple as looking through art books together, or watching a short video about the Renaissance. The goal is to spark their curiosity and give them a sense of familiarity with the artworks. Show them pictures of some of the famous paintings like Botticelli's Birth of Venus. Talk about the stories behind the paintings and the artists who created them. For example, you can tell them about how Botticelli was inspired by classical mythology and how the Birth of Venus represents the goddess Venus emerging from the sea. These stories can make the art more relatable and interesting for kids. Tell them stories about the artists, making it fun. You can turn it into a game by asking them to imagine what it was like to be an artist during the Renaissance. What kind of tools did they use? What inspired them? By engaging their imagination, you make the art more accessible and enjoyable. Inside, focus on the important parts. The Uffizi Gallery is vast, and trying to see everything in one visit can be overwhelming, especially for children. Instead, pick a few key pieces that you think will capture their interest. Spend time discussing these artworks in detail, pointing out interesting features and encouraging your kids to ask questions. The Uffizi is huge, so pick a few paintings and talk about them. Make it a game. For instance, you can play a scavenger hunt where they have to find certain details in the paintings, like a specific color or object. This not only keeps them engaged but also helps them develop an eye for detail and an appreciation for art. Have them find hidden things in the paintings or make up stories about the people they see. Encourage them to use their imagination and creativity. Ask them to come up with their own stories about the characters in the paintings or to imagine what might be happening just outside the frame. This interactive approach makes the visit more dynamic and memorable for kids. Gelato Dreams, the sweetest treat in Florence. Every trip to Italy needs gelato, and Florence is the best place for it. From pistachio and hazelnut to ricotta and fig or even lavender and honey, there's a gelato for everyone. Make gelato tasting a family activity. Visit different shops and have everyone pick a flavor. Compare, talk about your favorites, and enjoy every bite. Don't be afraid to get messy. Find shops that make their gelato fresh every day with local ingredients. You can tell by the bright colors and strong flavors. Try a gelato brioche, a scoop of gelato in a sweet bun. Ciao for now from Italia. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help your family trip to Italy. Traveling with kids is about having adventures, making memories, and learning new things. Maybe your kids will love to travel forever. Like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides. Until next time, ciao from Italy.